Students, today we'll discuss about the exercises of NCERT book of that chapter. And now we are coming DNA block elements. So first question, I'm just discussing first 10 question, and afterwards remaining one you just do by yourself and ask me that out. I'll give you the answer, of course. So write down the electronic configuration of Cr3+. So first one is coming about the, I'm saying here, Cr3+, chromium 3+. What is the electronic configuration of chromium here? Simply we can write down here 3d5 and 4s1. So when after releasing of 3 electrons, so what will be coming up from 1? It is from S, and you can see the 4 from 2 from D5. So that's why if we are coming about, this is the electronic configuration of chromium. So chromium 3+ will be coming here about the argon and 3d3. So argon it is coming 8 means 18 is coming. For argon what you can write down? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2, 3p6, and then it is coming, this is total 18 is over, and then it is coming about the 3d3 and 4s condition is 0 coming there. So this is the 3d3. Up to this it is the electronic configuration of Cr3+. Second one is coming about which one? Cu+. So what is the electronic configuration of Cu? Again argon 18, and it is coming about the 3d10 and 4s1 for copper. So here after Cu+, what is coming? Electronic configuration is coming here argon 18 and 3d10. In that way you have to find out. 3 is cobalt 2+. So cobalt is 27, so definitely it is coming argon 18, and it is coming 3d7 and 4s2. So this is the condition. Now after releasing 2 electron, what is coming here? Argon 18 and 3d7. Okay, now so in that way we can find out the electronic configuration. Next one is coming, why are Mn2+ compound more stable than Fe2+ towards oxidation to their +3 state? So Mn2+ and Fe2+, if we are considering Mn2+, so what is the Mn2+ and Fe2+? These two conditions are given. So in case of Mn2+, we have to consider about the manganese. So what is the condition here coming? Argon 18, and it is coming for 3d5 and 4s2. This is the manganese electronic configuration. So Mn2+ means it is coming here argon, here it is coming 18 and 3d5. For Fe2+, what is the Fe? What is the Fe condition here? Electronic configuration argon 18 and 3d6 and 4s2. So after releasing 2 electron, what is coming here? Now this is coming argon 18 and 3d6. So what we can say, which one will be? Question is there why are Mn2+ compound more stable? Because Mn2+ compound after releasing 2 electron, they are getting 3d5 half filled d orbitals, and in case of Fe2+ they are not stable as Mn2+, because of which one? After releasing 2 electron they are not getting the half filled condition 3d6. So that's why you can say Mn2+ compound are more stable than the Fe2+. Okay, so towards oxidation to their +3 state. So if it is coming about the towards +3 state, +3 means one electron is releasing from here and one electron releasing from here, so definitely it will be difficult because it is stable one. So this is the condition. And next one is coming question number 3. Explain briefly how +2 state becomes more and more stable in the first half of the first row transitional element with increasing atomic number. First up means up to manganese. Why +2 state become more and more stable? So if we are considering from titanium, okay, so we are coming first half means it is coming titanium, vanadium, chromium and manganese. So what is coming here? Now 3D, it is coming 3d2 and 4s2 condition, 3d3 and 4s2, and it is coming 3d5 and 4s1 and 3d5 and 4s2. These are the electronic configuration. So after losing 2 electron, you can see here they are going to half fill condition, going to fill the half orbital of the you can say the half fill condition is filling up when we are going from titanium to manganese after releasing 2 electrons. So definitely stability will be increasing because unpaired electrons are increasing here. Because here unpaired electrons are, number of unpaired electrons are increasing. But from ferrous, cobalt, nickel and copper, अप टू कॉपर एंड जिंक तो अब छोड़ी दो. सो फेरस में क्या है 3d6 4s2, देन इट इज कमिंग 3d7 4s2, देन इट इज कमिंग 3d8 4s2, एंड इट इज कमिंग हियर 3d10 एंड 4s1, है ना, and it is coming 3d10 and 4s2. So you can see that one when it is coming 4d6 3d6 condition. So in the d orbital 1 2 3 4 5, in the d orbital what is happening there, 1 2 3 4 5. So here unpaired electrons are now decreasing, है ना. Here 4 are there. In the next condition when 7 is there, means for cobalt it is coming here, है ना. How many unpaired electron will be coming there? Unpaired electron will coming there 3. So in that sense we can see now when from ferrous to zinc it is increasing, so unpaired electron is decreasing, so stability also decreasing after losing 2 electron. And here stability is increasing because in the titanium we can say here in the d orbital how many are coming there now, 1 2 3 4 5. So here only 2, and then next one it is coming 3. So definitely we can see here ki it is the unpaired electron is increasing. So unpaired electron is increasing after losing 2 electron, so definitely it will show the more stability towards half of the first transition series. Okay, next one you are coming for what extent electronic configuration decide the stability of the oxidation state in the first series of the transitional element. Illustrate your answer with example. What extent? So normally the common oxidation state जो होता है that is actually coming 3 plus 3. It is actually depending upon which one. In case of electronic configuration decide. So electronic configuration decide the stability of the oxidation state. So for that question we can see here कि explain what extent do the electronic configuration decide the stability of the oxidation state in the first series of the transition elements. Illustrate your answer with example. Just like example I am saying here, suppose we are saying here Sc3 plus. So definitely Sc, what is the electronic configuration? Argon 18 and 3d1 4s2. So after releasing 3 electron they are getting the stable noble gas configuration. Argon की configuration आ जाएगा उसके पास. So definitely Sc3 plus is more stable condition you can say. And if we are conditioning about the Mn3 plus and it is more stable than Mn2 plus, why we can say that one, or Mn2 plus is more stable, that we have to consider. So Mn3 plus and Mn2 plus. In case of Mn2 plus what they are getting? They are getting here 3d5. In case of Mn3 plus what they are getting? 3d4. So definitely who will be more stable? Mn2 plus will be more stable. Fe3 plus and Fe2 plus. Who will be more stable here? For Fe3 plus they are getting here 3d5 condition. Here for Fe2 plus, because ferrous, what is the electronic configuration here? 3d6 and 4s2. For manganese, what is the electronic configuration? 3d5 and 4s2. So at that condition, after releasing here 2 electron, they are getting 3d6. After releasing 3 electron, they are getting 3d5. So who will be more stable? Fe3 plus is more stable there. And if that condition V5 plus and V3 plus, who will be more stable? Vanadium, what is the electronic configuration here for vanadium? It is coming 3d3 and 4s2, है ना? Because scandium and titanium, then vanadium is coming 3d3 4s2. So after releasing 3 electron, it is coming 3d2 condition. After releasing 5 electron, they are getting stable gas, noble gas configuration argon, है ना, argon 18. So definitely V5 plus is the more stable here. Sc3 plus, in case of that one, Zn2 plus, you can say that is the more stable, because after releasing 2 electron, means what is the electronic configuration? 4s2 and 3d10. So definitely after releasing 2 electron, they are getting fulfilled d orbital. So these are actually the normal conditions. Copper plus, in case of copper plus, what is coming here? Now that is coming 3d10 and 4s1. Okay, so in that sense you can see that is, these are the actually configurations are coming in front of us. So Zn2 plus, in case of vanadium 5 plus, Fe3 plus, scandium 3 plus, these are the more stable, and manganese here it is coming 2 plus. They are more stable condition on the basis of their oxidation state. Next one you are coming, what may be the stable oxidation state in the transition element with the following d electron configuration in the ground state of their atom. So 3d, what is given here? 3d3 and 3d5, 3d8, 3d4. तो आपको क्या find out करना है कि it is coming stable oxidation state. So stable oxidation state in case of 3d3. So in case of 3d, first one is coming here 3d3. So we are saying here question number 8 point. Question number 8.3. 5. So in case of 3d3, so 3d3 means 4s2. So what will be the oxidation state? Plus 5. Clear now? And in case of we can say one more is 3d5. So 3d5 and 4s2. So what will be the oxidation state? Plus 7. And 3d8, and here it is coming 4s2. So here it will be coming here 4s2, 2 will be there, because here 8 electrons are present in the we can say in the d orbital, so it will be easy to losing the 2 electrons. So plus 2 oxidation state. And one more is coming here 3d4. So 3d4 and 4s2. So definitely it is coming here about the plus 6 oxidation state. So these are the by this electronic configuration we can get the oxidation state here. And one more thing also you can say, just like here, after releasing 2 electrons they are getting half field stability, so plus 2 also can be coming here. So normally the oxidation state what you can find out by getting their electronic configuration, these are the what I have shown to you. Name the oxometal ion, anion and fast series of the transition element in which the metal exhibit the oxidation state इक्वल टू इट्स ग्रुप नंबर. सो इसमें तो दो ही आता है, एक तो Cr2O7 वाला कंडीशन, Cr2O7 2 माइनस, और जिसमें ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट दो ही होता है 8.6, दैट इज Cr2O7 here 2 minus, so it is coming chromium. So 7 to the 14 to 12, that means chromium is coming here oxidation state, and a chromium oxidation state is coming here plus 6, and they are also coming in 6th group. Chromium is coming in 6th group, and one more is coming here for MnO4 minus. In that sense, it is coming 4 to the 8 minus 1 7. So manganese oxidation state is coming here plus 7, and manganese is coming also in 7 group. So these are the two oxometal ions, those who are showing their oxidation state is showing the same of their group number. Okay, next one we are coming. What is lanthanoid contraction? Because of the, we can say, what is the question? What is lanthanoid contraction? So the decrease of the atomic or ionic size due to the increase of which one? Lanthanol means it will increase the atomic number, we can say, and increase of the, we can say, the F block or orbital electrons, that is called the lanthanoid contraction. Consequence क्या होना चाहिए ना? Lanthanoid elements are similar to each other because of the contraction. And second one is the 4d and 5d, है ना? 4d, after 4d what is happening there? Now 4f is electrons are, means in case of 5d transitional metal, the 4f also included there. So that's why where the 4f lanthanoids are included there, because of that one only 4d and 5d series, जैसे zirconium और hafnium वाला हम लोगों ने बोला था, है ना? तो they are showing the similar atomic size. That is the consequence actually. Means 4d and 5d series are showing similar ionic radius or atomic radius. And especially ionic radius is coming same because of this lanthanoid contraction. Okay, so lanthanoid contraction means decrease in atomic or ionic size in the increase of the atomic number, and because of the lanthanoid series, the F electrons already included and entered, so therefore because of that effective nuclear charge is increasing and atomic size also decreasing there. So in that sense, the zirconium hafnium की जो example हम लोगों ने दिए थे, that is actually the 4d and 5d series is showing similar atomic radius or ionic radius, and as well as the lanthanoid elements, those who are in a same period, they are also showing the similar, लगभग similar atomic size. अच्छा, इसके बाद हम आ जाते हैं, दिस इज ऑल्सो व्हाट आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट, व्हाई आर दे कॉल्ड ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट, ये ऑलरेडी आर गिवन हियर. In what way the electronic configuration transition element different from that of the non-transitional? So in case of transitional, what we are saying there? So we are coming here 8 point, we can say, what is the question number here? In what way the configuration? No, 8.9. So in 8.9 the configuration of transitional metal. तो ट्रांजिशनल मेटल में कॉन्फ़िगरेशन क्या होना चाहिए ना? दिस पेनल्टीमेट सेल इज डी ऑर्बिटल. पेनल्टीमेट cell, which one? Penultimate cell is d orbital, and that's why what is happening now, electronic configuration n minus 1d 1 to 10, and ns is coming here 0 to 2. Okay, so these are the actually, we can say, the electronic configuration for the transition element. Or in case of non-transitional, in case of non-transitional, the s or p orbitals are filling up. So for s, what is coming here? ns1 to 2, and for p, what is coming there? ns2 and np1 to 6. These are the electronic configuration, and in that way transition elements are differ from non-transitional elements here. Achha, next one we are coming for the question. Where is the question here now? 8.89 is over. एंड लैंथेनॉइड्स की मेनली क्या क्या ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट देखो. ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट मोस्टली लैंथेनॉइड में क्या होता है? +3 है ना. लैंथेनॉइड्सली मोस्ट कॉमन है ना. लैंथेनॉइड्स वाले जो होता है एलन जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं, तो दे आर मोस्ट कॉमन ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट इज +3, बट सम ऑफ देम आर शोइंग +2 एंड सम ऑफ देम आर शोइंग ऑल्सो +4. तो +4 किसके लिए आएगा? देखो आई विल शो यू वन मोर टाइम. यहाँ पे दिखा देते हैं आपको लैंथेनॉइड. लुक एट हियर. सो +2 and +4. So +2 means who will be stability, showing the stability in +2 state. This one is the +2 state. So who are getting here 7 and 14. So who is getting here 7 and 14? Europium is getting there, and ytterbium is getting here the half fill and full fill condition. And so that's why they are showing. Otherwise the +3 oxidation state is stable there, but only we can say the europium and ytterbium, they are showing here about the which oxidation state are +2 oxidation state, but because after releasing 2 electron they are getting which one? One is half filled condition, half filled f orbital, and is full filled f orbital. And who are showing +4 oxidation state? Look at that. Those who are getting after releasing 4 electron, they are getting 0 and 7. So 0 who is getting here? Cerium. Cerium is getting here 0, so cerium will be showing the +4 oxidation state, and terbium also can be showing the +4 oxidation state, because which one? 4f7 is coming here. So cerium is also showing here +4 oxidation state, terbium is also showing here +4 oxidation state. Depends, matlab ye already it is clear from this table actually, who are actually after releasing +2 electron they are getting 7 or 14, they are showing the stability. After releasing +3 electron, those who are getting 0 and those who are getting 7 and those who are getting 14. So who are there? Now lutetium means all are showing +3 oxidation state. That is main thing. All are showing, because in the +3 oxidation state it is increasing by 1 है ना, सीरीज में इंक्रीज हो रहे. और बाकी कोई +2 दिखाते हैं, कोई +4 दिखाते हैं. +2 who will be showing जिसके पास after releasing +2 electron they are getting f7 and f14 electron and half filled and full filled condition. And Ln4+ maybe those who are getting f0 and 0 and f7 condition, they are showing the +4 oxidation state. Okay, and next one you are coming for explain giving reason transitional metal and many other compounds show the paramagnetic behavior, because transitional element is having which one? Unpaired electron in their d orbital, so they are showing the paramagnetic behavior. The enthalpy of atomization of the transitional metal are high because of the atomization means the metal intermetallic जो bond है ना, intermetallic bond is becoming strong here because of presence of unpaired electron. मतलब जितना unpaired electron रहेगा उतना ही metal interaction will be becoming stronger there, और जितना metal interaction ज़्यादा आएगा उतना ही atomization की atom में convert करने के लिए आपको ज़्यादा energy चाहिए. The transitional metals generally from color compound, because of which unpaired electrons are present, so the d transition can be occurring because the electrons can be shifted from one d to another d orbital. And then one is coming transitional metals are there many compounds act as good catalysts because of their variable oxidation state है ना, they are showing the variable oxidation state and the provide the larger surface, so that the and the unpaired electrons are also present there, so that they are they can complete the we can say the they can offer the reactant also to come and combine. So that's why they are forming the good catalyst. अच्छा, interstitial compound ये already मिल जाएगा आपको. That of the non-transitional metals, the variability of oxidation state, and that is illustrated with the example. What is given to us? How is the variability of oxidation state transitional metal? अच्छा, the question is why is the variability of the oxidation state of the transitional metal different from that of the non-transitional metal? तो जैसे transitional metal में क्या होता है, Cu plus Cu2+, मतलब the oxidation numbers are different by 1. But in case of non-transitional metal, they are different by 2, है ना, Pb2+, Pb4+, so they are oxidation state differ by 2. So here it is by 1, it is by 2. It is transitional, it is non-transitional. Next one here coming, अच्छा, ये तो आपका है ही नहीं, पोटेशियम डाइक्रोमेट वाला ये प्रिपरेशन है नहीं। अच्छा, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, और कोई, ये तो हो गया आपके 15 तक क्वेश्चन, 14-15 तो आपको करने की जरूरत नहीं है। और नेक्स्ट वन इज कमिंग अबाउट विच वन है, डिस्कस द प्रिपरेशन, ये भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है। फॉर M2 plus M and M3 plus M2 system, inert values, some metals are as follows. Use the data to comment stability of Fe3 plus in acid solution as compared to that of the Cr3 plus and Mn3 plus. Okay, so here you can see the electrode potential of some element with their ions are given to us. So here you have to find out the stability of Fe3 plus. देखो Fe3 plus, ये है Fe3 plus, Fe2 plus. This is coming in plus. That means they are oxidizing, more oxidizing than reduction. Means they are reduced. They are reduced, but they are oxidizing others. Clear? तो Cr3 plus and Mn3 plus के साथ आप कंपेयर करनी है। देखो Cr3 plus में क्या है, -0.4, तो डेफिनेटली माइनस में आ गए, ये तो हो गया रिड्यूसिंग कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स। और Mn3 प्लस Mn2 प्लस ये भी प्लस में आया, तो Mn3 प्लस Mn2 प्लस में क्या हो जाएगा, ये दे कैनॉट, वी कैन से दे आर ऑक्सीडाइजिंग। प्लस में आया मतलब दे इटसेल्फ दे कैन रिड्यूस बट दे आर ऑक्सीडाइजिंग अदर्स। सबसे हाईएस्ट किसके पास है, प्लस 1.5 वोल्ट, मीन्स मैंगनीज के प्लस है। तो मैंगनीज में 3 प्लस और 2 प्लस हु स्टेबल होगा, बिकॉज 2 प्लस विल बी स्टेबल बिकॉज दे इटसेल्फ दे रिड्यूस देमसेल्फ एंड ऑक्सीडाइज अदर। तो ये रिड्यूस कर लेगा खुद को बहुत जल्दी, हाँ, क्योंकि प्लस में आ गए, तो प्लस में हाईएस्ट प्लस में है, तो Mn2 प्लस इज मोर स्टेबल देन Mn3 प्लस। तो रिड्यूस कर लेगा मतलब Mn3 प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन लेके क्या हो जाएगा, Mn2 प्लस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, तो Mn2 प्लस मोर स्टेबल। इसके प्लस आ जाते हैं कि Fe3 प्लस Mn3 प्लस से ज़्यादा स्टेबल है, लेकिन Cr3 प्लस से कम स्टेबल है, क्योंकि Cr3 प्लस में माइनस आ गए, है ना। और यहाँ पे Fe3 प्लस क्या करेगा ना, खुद को रिड्यूस तो करेगा क्योंकि प्लस में है, लेकिन कम करेगा किससे, Mn3 प्लस से। सो Mn3 प्लस की स्टेबिलिटी Fe3 प्लस की स्टेबिलिटी Mn3 प्लस से ज़्यादा होगा। Mn3 प्लस जल्दी Mn2 प्लस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, बट Fe3 प्लस उतनी जल्दी नहीं होगा जितना Mn3 प्लस, क्योंकि इसकी इलेक्ट्रोड पोटेंशियल ज़्यादा है। ये है फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर। और इन द केस विच आयरन कैन बी ऑक्सीडाइज कंपेयर टू द सिमिलर प्रोसेस फॉर आयदर क्रोमियम एंड मैंगनीज मेटल। तो हम आ जाते हैं यहाँ पे क्रोमियम, देखो यहाँ पे सभी माइनस में है ना। तो आपको कंपेयर किसके साथ करना है कि इनकेस आयरन कैन बी ऑक्सीडाइज सिमिलर प्रोसेस अदर क्रोमियम और मैंगनीज, तीनों के साथ आपको कंपेयर करना है, जबकि तीनों का ही आपके पास माइनस में है। तो जो सबसे ज़्यादा माइनस में है -1.2, तो इसमें बोला है ऑक्सीडाइज्ड आयरन कैन बी ऑक्सीडाइज। तो आयरन कैन बी ऑक्सीडाइज मीन्स व्हाट विल बी हैपनिंग, तो Fe इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू Fe2 प्लस, है ना। जितना माइनस में ज़्यादा आएगा, देयर ऑक्सीडाइजिंग पावर इज more, they are oxidizing agent actually, and they are themselves, we can say माइनस नेगेटिव में आएगा। तो नेगेटिव में जितना माइनस में ज़्यादा आ रहे, here when minus electrode potential is coming, that means what is happening, now minus means they are reducing and खुद ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाएगा। सो when प्लस इज कमिंग मीन्स दे आर ऑक्सीडाइजिंग, खुद रिड्यूस हो जाएगा। यहाँ पे माइनस में आ रहे मीन्स दे आर, वी कैन से रिड्यूसिंग, खुद ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाएगा। सो नाउ हु इज विथ हाइस्ट नेगेटिव वैल्यू है -1.2 वोल्ट, सो डेफिनेटली Mn2 प्लस रेडिली किसमें ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाएगा, मैंगनीज में, है ना। ऑक्सीडाइज का मतलब क्या है कि दे आर रिलीजिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन, तो डेफिनेटली इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑक्सीडाइजिंग मतलब दे आर खुद दे आर रिड्यूसिंग। So in that sense we can say here Mn oxidized हो जाएगा जल्दी, then which one, chromium, then chromium is then Fe2 plus. So here it is coming about that कि जिसका नेगेटिव वैल्यू ज़्यादा हो, so they are reducing पावर उतना ही ज़्यादा हो, and खुद क्या हो जाएगा, ऑक्सीडेशन में ऑक्सीडाइज्ड हो जाएगा। So you can say Mn can be oxidized more easily than chromium, and chromium can be oxidized more easily than iron. Clear now? So again I am saying minus value is coming means they are reducing agent, and when this plus is coming, that means they are oxidizing agent, themselves they are reducing. Okay.